We are going to... I'm going to have to minimize the game, actually. Because we are going to have a chat, friends, okay? Friendos. We are going to have a little chat, a little talk, a little gander at our good friend Skye. Let me go pull up those abilities. So we're going to take a look at the leak, and we're going to take a look at the video that Valorant put out. Skye, Valorant's release video. So this is the release video they put out for Skye. Skye's the new agent we got coming out in Valorant. And I'll just say, she's pretty awesome. She looks pretty cool. She's an initiator. She looks to be like a druid kind of form, a feel to it. You know, like nature, green flowers, animals, and like plants and stuff. Like she's got that kind of vibe to her, which is pretty cool. I like it. I think it's pretty neat. And on top of that, too, her being an initiator, we get another initiator, not just Breach and Sova, so we have more people to live that kind of playstyle. But she's also kind of like a support initiator, where Sova is more like a solo player, and his abilities do help other people, but he's really going to thrive at just functioning on his own. Breach is more in line to where Skye is located. She's a initiator who's better suited to be with the team because the draw time on her gun after ability usage, little bit, just a little on the slow side, just a little. But she doesn't have like the fast draw, like for example, Jet Smoke. Jet throws her smoke, her gun's up very quickly. Phoenix pops the flash, his gun's up very quickly. She's got the regular draw time, which is one of the reasons Breach had such a low pick rate for such a long time, was the gun draw time is pretty slow. So people are realizing, oh, that's the coordination we need for these guys to function well. Coordination in a team, because a guy with his swinging a corner right as your ability pops its flash or whatever happens, that's much quicker than you stepping and all your interactions and your gun draw time. It's always going to be faster to have someone else do it immediately. As long as you're communicating your time, it's just the voice lag and just their reaction time. And it's a lot less factors to base off of. Anyways, so we're going to take a look at her abilities here, and we're going to talk about this. But this is the reveal trailer, and then when I'm breaking them down, we'll go over to the leaks because they actually talk about the individual pieces. So let's take a look at her. Let's take a look-see. See, I love their painterly art style. It's so nice.
I have to protect this land.
So we gotta skip. Where's the gameplay? Here it is. Alright. Phoenix about to get reverse clap, dude.
Keep quiet.
So here's her first ability. So this is the flash. You get 3 of these motherfuckers, which is awesome. That was per the leak. So she's on par with Breach, and I'm glad they gave her 3 flashes too, because people would, if they didn't give her 3 flashes, people would have been like, she's just a shitty Breach. So that's nice. But as you can see as well, it follows the mouse too. It looks to be very janky and slow. I gotta actually have to play with it myself to feel how it feels. But just based off the judgment on how this video looks, I know for a fact it does function like the Jet Smoke. So the Jet Smoke, you tap C and it's gonna throw the smoke, and it's gonna go in an arc like a thrown object with physics. But if you hold C, it's going to keep its trajectory and go straight, no matter what, towards your mouse until it impacts an object. Then it expands from the point of impact. So if you move your mouse, it's going to curve. So if you're, for example, if you're Jet, I'll go to use this for an example. If you're Jet and you're chilling around here and you want to throw a smoke, and you want to get a smoke and get a smoke in that corner here, you have to flick your mouse pretty hard because her projectiles are very fast. So you have to get a really good feel for it. Like, you really got to reef your fucking hand to get those smokes. So if that's the case, hers looks to be a little slow. If you look here, the turning, it looks like the radius, it almost looks like the bird lags behind like your cursor. Like, it looks like she drops her cursor and the bird follows after. So it's like the cursor goes and then it's strange. It's weird. It's like she drops her cursor and the bird is like lagging behind and chasing in almost a trail, like as if the mouse is leaving a trail, which is weird. And it might not. It's also looking like it might have like a locked turning radius. For example, Dota characters, they don't turn on a dime like League of Legends characters. They have a turn radius they have to do. So it's looking like it won't be able to be as sharp as Jet, just based off how it's moving. But that also might just be they're doing it slowly for the sake of the video, so you get a clear picture. We'll have to see it to believe it and try it to be able to see for like 100%. So let's continue on here. Take a look. So it's a regular flash. You get the white light, so we know it's a regular flash.
Hip out there. I got you covered. Good on ya.
Got her
Not used
accent.
to working with humans.
Fucking Aussies, dude.
I need to blow something up. Nice try, mate. Heal up.
So this is the heal. This is the heal, which I do like the effect. It's got that Lucio glow ring to see the effect radius. We do know for a fact, confirmed from the leaks as well, that this is based off line of sight. So if this Brimstone was standing behind this wall, he would not be getting a heal. She cannot heal herself, but she can heal her teammates, which is good. And it's a channel, so you can continue to hold it and it'll drain the bar down. I think this is the only ability in the game so far that has a drain and has a percentage usage instead of either like the full bar gets instantly used or it's broken into chunks and each use uses a chunk. This is a bar that's drained down, which I think is a first for that, which I didn't think about, honestly, ever being used on an ability, but it makes me think about it being used in the future in that sort of manner. And it makes me think about more abilities that are a possibility that could be using it. And I got some pretty cool ideas. So I'm really excited to see what they could come up with because I don't know why I didn't even think about this at all. Anyways, so it's an AoE heal. Doesn't heal her. Heals her teammates only. We don't know the cap for this. It didn't even in the leaked tooltips. It doesn't say how much damage it healed. At least I don't remember correctly. It might heal about 100. It doesn't give overheal. Only Reyna gets overheal. I know that for a fact. So let's keep watching.
Spikes down. Time to hunt.
This thing, I love this. First off, the wolf. Love the wolf aesthetic, the fact that it's not a real wolf, and the fact that people that were thinking it was going to be those looking like the prime wolf head from Spike Rush, that little floating wolf head. Thank God they didn't use that. That would have looked terrible. As a designer, this kind of stuff very much pleases me. Good aesthetics, good thematic abilities. Beautiful. Love this shit. The cool, like, not even real. It's like she's constructed these animals out of plants themselves and given them life with her radiant powers, which is fucking sick. Seriously, so fucking cool. So she controls this like Sova's drone. She jumps it out. It drops out. It's nearsighted, so it cannot see very far. So you can see coming up this area here, you can't even see the market door. It's a very short radius. It's definitely better than being actually blinded by Omen and Reyna and their near sight. Their near sight is a lot more aggressive. You probably would barely be able to see past this. Like, it's very, very, very powerful. So this isn't terrible, so you don't running around like a blind idiot. But it's good because it seems to be pretty powerful and pretty fast, which is nice. We don't know about how the sound is and how much a sound cue it gives off, but it looks like it's making like a pitter-patter sound of like dog paws, which is interesting. So we got to figure out what the hearing radius for this is. If it's a super loud like Sova's drone, if it's the same radius as footsteps, we don't know that for certain yet. That's going to be testing. Looks super cool. All right, so that I love. First off, also the tree effect of like the leaves on the border of your screen. You got that beautiful little border of leaves just coming out, which just adds to that effective movement, which I just love. It's just fucking, tasty. It's a spicy meatball. I really like it. So it's really cool. From what I remember, we'll check out after. We're going to go back to the leaks and we're going to take a look at the actual leaked video. The leak seems to, I think if I recall correctly, I know for a fact that doing the left click the fire button while in this dog wolf form, it causes a jump, and that jump is an impact stun. So it's like Breach's concussion, his E. It's that stun in the tripwire stun from Cypher. It's the little rings around your head. You can't hear. Your vision goes all blurry, and you can't move your crosshair. Your vision, your gun's firing radius is brought down to like 1 bullet every half second or less. If I haven't really timed that, but I'm pretty sure it's 1 every half second, or maybe even 1 every second. It's really slow, and it reduces your movement as well, slows you to a crawl. So it seems to be it's pretty powerful, but I'm assuming you're going to be able to shoot it. So I wonder how many bullets it's going to take. I'm hoping it has a decent amount of health, that it's going to take like maybe as much as the Boombot, because it's looking like, because the fact that the Boombot you can run with it, the fact that you can kill the Boombot quickly is good, because you can run in with it. You got to kill the Boombot quickly because it's going to come damage you a lot, and more than likely it's autonomous. So way more likely there's going to be someone running right behind it. So we'll have probably, like I said, she works better with a team. If it is the case that it doesn't have a very high health pool, you're going to have to use it like a Sova drone and have it run in with someone behind you. Not that big a deal. It's fine. It's not really a big deal at all. It's still good. She's still, I mean, it makes sense. Her heal is an AoE for teammates only. She should be playing in the execution group. When she should be with your Brimstone and with your Sage or your Phoenix or your Duelist, whoever your entry fragger is, and your bomb carrier, or maybe she should be the bomb carrier. That kind of shit. That's who she should be playing with. So the fact that it doesn't serve as an initiation for herself is perfectly fine. But I think it also might do damage too. I'm not 100% certain on that. We'll have to check the leaks after this.
Seek them out.
Those are jellyfish. Just realized that now. I fucking love that. I was wondering when I saw them earlier on my phone, they were like moving, like they weren't just moving, you know what I mean? They were stopping and like squishing across the screen. They're jellyfish. I love that. That's so cool. I thought it was all woodland creatures, but are jellyfish. Fuck you. That's cool. I like jellyfish. They're neat and also terrifying. I'm gonna turn this.
Full time.
Could turn this down a little. Just the info alone is fucking awesome. Like the fact that you know, like especially in a post plant, you'll know every direction to look. You pop that shit. You have three immediate information given. You know to look this way, or this way. Like that's immediate, like good information. That's almost as strong as Cypher's ult. Cypher's ult obviously way better, but when it comes to like the actual impact and them about to engage you, if you use this, if your timing is good with this ult, I believe it stuns or it near sights them and slows them when it hits them. So that's super fucking powerful if it impacts them. So in the end, it could be on par or better than Cypher's ult depending on usage. I think it'll be interchangeable in terms for its value. I think it could be better or it could be worse than Cypher's ult depending on the situations. But it seems to be pretty fucking good and incredibly powerful. So let's go take a look at the Skye abilities. Valorant. No, not abilities. Not Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Valorant leak. We want the leaked ones. These are the leaked ones. These are what we want. So this is the one from Valorant Leaks on Twitter. So we're going to take a look-see. So this is the guiding light. It's the Hawk Trinket. So it's an equip. You press fire to send it. So you can set it and forget it. If you just tap it, I'm more than likely it'll go in a straight line, and you can just set and forget and keep walking in another direction and detonate it for someone else if you know you're sending it on a straight path. We'll have to test those interactions out, obviously. But you hold fire just like the jet thing or the Phoenix wall. What else has an ability like that? I'm pretty sure it's just those two, jet smokes and Phoenix walls. But you tap the E again to detonate the flash, which I guess makes sense. I don't know. I guess it's cool that you can use it, but we got to see if there's a distance as well, like a maximum distance. That'll be something we'll have to test for sure. Actually, wait a second. There's a thing here. Oh, that's her heal bar. Oh, so her heal bar is here. This bar here looks to be her heal meter equivalent to her C. So her C, I guess, will remain full. I thought this thing would deplete down here. So this is her heal bar, similar to the fuel bar that Cypher has, that you can use to test to see how long you have left for your heal. That's interesting. Didn't even think that they'd use that. I'm kind of an idiot. I was like, oh, I've never seen a bar depleted before. Yeah, they do with Viper. Yeah. Yeah, of course. All right. So here's the Trailblazer. This is where you transform into the tiger. It's a tiger? A Tasmanian tiger? That's a wolf. Shut up. Yeah, it's wait, oh yeah, let's check the fucking I'm actually stupid. Hold on, let's check that. Fire to leap forward, exploding concussive blast, damaging directly hit. Okay, so it'll stun in an AoE, and if you direct impact them, it'll damage them. That's a cool interaction. Obviously, that'll be a numbers thing to determine whether or not it's OP, but it seems interesting in the fact that it has that threat. A lot of people complained about damaging abilities, and those people are little babies. Like, you gotta understand, like, Morella makes a very good point when it comes to damaging abilities. His abilities kind of need to do damage in order to generate threat and to have you be worried about them. They're never gonna do lethal amounts of damage unless it's like the raise grenade and you get hit by the whole thing. But you're an idiot and a bronzy if you get hit by that, straight up, honestly. It's the threat. And this is the L. So this is the Seekers, and that so it reaches them and it'll near sight them. Okay, so it doesn't slow them, but it near sights them. So that's really good because you can pop that ult, send them out, and your team can chase them, which is awesome. So let them entry frag for you around the corner. If they're shootable, awesome, that's info. If they're not shootable, even better. That might be kind of broken. We'll see. Not being able to shoot them might make this ult kind of weak. So let's see, where's the next piece? I think it's just the heal. Regrowth. Equip the fire and yeah, it's hold to channel it. Till her healing pool is depleted. So yeah, I don't think it's gonna regen either. Per thing. Let's go back. This is the new skins. I think it goes back to her abilities at some point. No, it doesn't. I do like the Singularity skin set. Very nice indeed. Anyways, so that's what we're looking for Skye. That's her. Does look exactly like this chick. I think it's from Smite. I think. I don't know what she's from. Anyways, that's what we're looking for. Looking forward to in terms for Skye. I think she's interesting. There's a new map coming out, which I have not delved into, but I'm probably going to be making a video tomorrow about the new map, or I might save and make the video closer when the actual map is released. I'll do a breakdown of it. We'll do some Omen tests because I am a filthy Omen main. We will be doing some Omen one-way tests probably on stream. I'll record that and drop that on here. We'll do whatever we can to try to figure out cheeky blinds through walls, learn the layouts of the maps, off angles, teleport locations, seeing what ways we can abuse the teleport and be a cheeky little bastard. As best as we can, we got to figure it out, but I think it's better to wait for the map to come out because I've seen people try to build layouts and stuff for the map already for whatever reason. I don't understand why. I don't think that there'd even be a point in building a layout for a map like that, especially when it's not even out yet. They're just looking based off of a flyover that comes in from different angles. I feel like that's a little bit of a waste of time. It's probably a lot of incorrect information. It's nothing concrete. Either way, if you haven't given me a sub already on YouTube, drop a like, and head on over here to my Twitch where this is being filmed live. You can come, you can hang out. We're playing games. We're trying to always improve together. I got a new video series that's going to be on the way. I just need to steal my girlfriend's camera so I can do some B-roll, sexy B-roll footage to put in while I talk. But my talk is going to be about my new video series. It's going to be called Lit. Let's Improve Together. Because it's my journey, how I went from being a garbage non-tac shooter player to being fairly high eload, almost hitting diamond, working my way to immortal, tac shooter player. Never played tac shooters before this. I played shooters, but it was rompy ass arena shooters like Overwatch and Apex and all these other, and Siege is the closest thing I got to it, but I didn't play a lot of Siege. Didn't like Siege very much. It's okay. It's not for me. But the fact that I love this game so much is interesting. So it's the first video I'm going to be about is going to be about your hardware. It's going to be about the basics before you get into the game. I'm going to talk to you a little bit about like your mouse and keyboard, monitors, that kind of stuff. The stuff that you should, boxes you should check before you even launch the game. Mind you, not everyone can do those ones because those ones are going to be related to money. And if you don't have the money to drop, fucking excuse my phone. If you don't have the money to drop, it might be a big problem, but that's okay. You know, you got to start somewhere, and that's going to be video 1. And after that, I'm going to break down mechanics from games and stuff that I brought over and how I've approached learning this game and how I have learned, so we can all improve together, so we can all get lit. Okay? All right. So, like I said, go give a sub, drop the bell notification. I'm trying to get more frequent videos. I'm going to try to do more recorded YouTube videos in this space, in here in my Twitch space, twitch.tv/abigcanoodle. Come on over here, drop your Twitch Prime, your Prime Gaming sub. Come hang out. We're playing games. We're improving. We're getting better collectively as a community. And give the video a like if you liked it. Share it with your friends. Let's start to do this whole streaming YouTube social media thing. Let's do it proper. Let's do it right. We're going to do it good. Have a fucking lit day. Have a good one. Peace out.